So, John Gibson, CEO of Tripwire, the same people that bought you Ray Orchestra, and what's that game I used to play? Killing Floor and Killing Floor 2 was forced to step down after he made a certain opinion about the recent Texas heartbeat law. He actually made a tweet on Twitter saying that he supported the law in Texas, and since they found out that he owns Tripwire, everyone that opposed to his opinion basically basically want him canceled. Ironically, there's the same Tripwire that supported Black Lives Matter. So really, that the only reason why Tripwire has gotten canceled is because of the fact that he spoke the wrong opinion. Apparently, you can support any liberal movement, but if it's a conservative law or movement, people will immediately try to cancel you. And you got people claiming that they're not going to buy their games anymore. You got streamers saying they're not going to buy their games anymore or play their games anymore. But in reality, it's just virtue signaling. And John actually was forced to step down from the company. And immediately, as soon as he stepped down, people wanted more for him. They wanted his ownership removed. They wanted the company to do more changes. Now, this is why companies should not focus on any politics at all. Because if you say the wrong opinion, they will go in and try to destroy your company. Or try to take over. Because once you take an inch, it won't be enough. It will never be enough until the company is destroyed. And when the company is destroyed, guess what happens? They're not going to blame their actions. They're going to blame it on some inanity like capitalism. Here's the thing. I'm a leftist, really. I'm more of a Medicare for all person. And independent trade unions. But the way this world is going, we're headed towards an authoritarian regime-like. We're already in the age of social totalitarianism, where anything you say that does not fit the social climate will result in immediate cancellation of your job and your income and your life. Because people live off social media likes and retweets. And anything you say will be scrutinized by people who have no lives on Twitter. Basically 12 cycles on Twitter. They have no lives, and they get off on people who say the wrong things. That's why you got so many people who have hashtags, who currently virtue signal and tweet 10 tweets an hour on Twitter because they have no lives, especially during the lockdowns. People have been living on Twitter and Facebook for so long that they lost the ability to disagree with people. Seriously, if you have a Twitter account, unless you're actually advertising your product or service, I will avoid any politics. I will avoid mentioning any politics unless you have a strong conviction in politics. Unless you have strong conviction and willing to stand by what you say. Because if you don't stand by what you say, they'll immediately cancel you. We're in an age of social media totalitarianism, folks. And seriously, if you own a company and you have a Twitter account, I would really private your Twitter account or leave Twitter and keep the other Twitter account for promotions. And just don't respond to Twitter, because really Twitter only represents 1% of the world, 1 to 3% of the world, and most normal people barely use Twitter or have a Twitter account. Basically, it's a bunch of loudmouths who don't really care about politics, who don't care about real issues, either become loudmouths and virtue signals. They don't really care. They just live out there for likes and retweets. And it's already a haven for worthless journals out there to clout chase. Even though clout and likes and retweets don't pay the bills. This is J Kid signing off from the Ministry of Otaku. Have a good day, will you?